Google, what are white inventions? I'm sorry, I don't understand what that is. The term white inventions does not have a clear or recognized meaning, as invention is an act of creating something new, not tied to any specific race or group of people. Instead, the phrase may be a misunderstanding of racial terms like white privilege, which refers to advantages enjoyed by people identified as white, and is a social concept, not an invention. White inventions is not a recognized term. There is no recognized historical or scientific concept of white inventions. Maybe white inventions is a misinterpretation for the terms white privilege or white papers. White privilege refers to unearned advantages and benefits that white people experience in a society organized around racial hierarchies, not to inventions. White papers. This is a type of informational document used in businesses and government to provide background information on specific policy issues. Google, what are black inventions? See, black people. Why aren't black inventors being recognized and respected? Reasons for lack of recognition and documentation: legal exclusions. The U.S. patent system prior to the Civil War explicitly excluded slaves from obtaining patents as they were not considered citizens. Lack of documentation. Even before formal exclusion, the social, the social and legal structures made it difficult for black inventors to document their work and claim ownership, leading to theft and appropriation of their ideas by others. Systemic bias. The broader patent system and society at large historically lacked pathways for black inventors to gain recognition, leading to their ideas being overlooked, misattributed, or outright stolen by white counterparts. Example: Eli Whitney and the cotton gin. Consequences of stolen inventions. The erasure and theft of black innovation have resulted in significant stolen wealth and hindered economic advancement for black communities. By concealing the contributions of black inventors, this practice also reinforces harmful stereotypes and perpetuates the myth of white intellectual superiority. Recognition of these historical injustices is important to step forward, building a more equitable and inclusive future for inventors, and innovators. Damn, I'm dyslexic as fuck. Of all backgrounds. Look, I'm doing all this to say this. It's not that black people are lazy. It's not that we don't want to get out and work or we don't want to stay home and build our communities up. It's not none of that. It's because we have literally been fighting to do those things. I won't say all our lives, but yeah, this only proves, it shows that we are creative. We can do it. We're not lazy. We can get up. We can build our community. We can establish and we can thrive and go higher. But racism, we're always, everything that we do is on a defense and then maintaining that protector and maintaining whatever we establish. There, in our opposition is to offense and to stop us from progressing. What can you do to stop that? If you're not the one taking that action and you can't control nobody else's action. If there's a whole system to maintain the mentality to continue that, to continue that action. The cycles keep going and going. We keep fighting and fighting, and they keep keeping. keeping on with their bullshit. Like, you got to stop blaming the victim. Y'all can't blame the black people for what they didn't do. You can only blame the racist mofo who did it. That was kind of specific, but I mean that general too. Stop making black people feel like we ain't shit, like we too lazy, like all we want to do is just smoke weed and sit around the house all damn day. No, we go getters. You have to reflect on your history and make sure that you ain't repeating those actions. What am I doing? Because it literally just said that white people ain't invent shit but white privilege and white papers. They don't even know what white inventors are. What is a white invention? I'm sorry, them two words put together, I just cannot recognize that. You mean white privilege? That what you mean by white inventions? You mean my white papers? And those specific policies. Black people are too creative. We come from the most advanced, most complex thinking people on and off the planet. Our genetics, the whole molecular structure of our biologicalness, our divinity is too divine to comprehend to somebody who don't come from where we from. And even if you do come from where we from, you still won't even understand. Because when you're so grateful, you can't understand that love. You can't understand when you're proud of something. And I don't mean in the egotistical way. I mean like your baby said his first word, like you're proud. I'm proud of you. That I'm genuinely, that joy, not happiness, that joy that comes from that. That's us. When you look back and you look at all that we have fought and overcame as a people, there's no way you can look forward and say, I'm not going to make it. There's too many sacrifices that happen just so we can make it. There's so many wealthy black people out there. That gives me more than hope. That assures me that I can make it. Out there somewhere, somebody's living their best life. And we all could be doing that. And that don't mean we have to put somebody down to do that. So to all the black people that say black people are the one maintaining racism, shut the fuck up. Disrespectfully. White people, y'all have been bestowed, just like y'all people feel like they carry on the sins of Adam and Eve. Y'all carry on the responsibility to either end racism or keep that bitch going. And the only way you can keep it going is if you maintain a mentality that feeds it. That's the wood on the fire. If you keep creating a space that operates on that mentality, you're going to be a victim of your own shit. Because you're going to feel like you're so safe. Only get shot in the neck by your own supporter. Make right of your wrongs. And that's for everybody, really. But right now, the world's issue, the whole root of of corruption stems from racism. And the only people that invented racism was white. There is no record of a black man invented racism. The concept of racism and race was invented by European thinkers and others to justify the exploitation of other peoples, including Africans, as well as colonism, transatlantic slave trade, all of that. And no single European thinker invented racism. That means it took a colony, a group, almost all of y'all to invent this shit. So it's going to take all of y'all to end this shit. Because black people have died trying, and others have too. And y'all done killed y'all own over this shit. Y'all got to end that. Because white on white crime is high.